Coming up on Fulton Today, the Board of Registration and Elections receives a complete wrap-up of the 2018 general election. We'll have a full report.
The Sheriff's Office and experts in the field of human trafficking converged in Atlanta with the hopes of eradicating human trafficking ahead of Super Bowl 53. I'm Brian Robinson, and I'll have more on this story coming up.
And walkers and runners lace up their shoes to be a part of the county's commitment to fighting addiction. That and much more starts right now on Fulton Today. Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis-Rucker. Now that the 2018 general election has passed, the county turns some of its attention to preparing for the biggest football game of the year and the issue of human trafficking that often comes with it. The illegal activity is prevalent during a major sporting event like the Super Bowl, so law enforcement is working to get its own game plan down to arrest those who intend to prey upon the innocent. FGTV's Brian Robinson joins us now with more on this story. Brian?
Shani, the Sheriff's Office calls sex trafficking the invisible menace to society. To counteract the crime, the Sheriff's Office and the law enforcement community is turning towards technology for some help.
This meeting, focusing on a nationwide epidemic, could help save the lives of countless young people.
In the Atlanta area, Skip the Game seems to be very popular for escort ads because we're getting ready, obviously for the Super Bowl to come up.
The Fulton County Sheriff's Office, along with other local and national law enforcement agencies, took part in this human trafficking forum with the goal of limiting or even preventing the crime from impacting Atlanta when Super Bowl 53 arrives. Though FGTV was granted limited coverage of this meeting, attendees want the public to know they are on the case.
We're here sharing information to assist all of us in performing investigations to assist us in eradicating human trafficking at some point.
Fulton County already has the dubious distinction of having the highest number of human trafficking cases each year. Last year in Minneapolis, nearly 100 perpetrators were arrested in a human trafficking sting. In the days leading up to the big game's arrival in Houston 2 years ago, a similar sting resulted in 750 arrests nationwide. Sex trafficking is a problem plaguing most big sporting events because it's not as obvious as prostitution, for example, and because of the technology involved.
I like to call it the invisible menace to society because most of us are not familiar with it. Most people are only familiar with the old-fashioned way of prostituting, women walking up and down the street. Well, that pretty much is gone by the wayside now. Technology is being used by these people, so we also have to counteract them in their efforts by using our own technology to help to prosecute them.
And because sex traffickers travel all over the country, the Sheriff's Office hopes meetings like this one will provide the necessary information needed to bring these criminals to justice.
Human traffickers don't abide by any jurisdictional boundaries the way us in law enforcement have to do. We are pretty much tied into wherever it is that we work. And so in order for us to assist with this problem, we have to be able to communicate across those lines because these people travel from state to state all over the country committing this crime. And so if we have that information in hand from those various jurisdictions and we can share that information, then it will impact our abilities to make arrests and to prosecute these individuals.
With the average sex trafficking victim being just 14 years old, these law enforcement representatives hope their collaboration leads to multiple arrests.
The Sheriff's Office and the law enforcement community say they are thankful to their nonprofit partners for the donated technology they have at their disposal to help make those arrests. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Brian Robinson.
Thank you.